There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Alex Reyes, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Marte.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in St. Louis. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So striding in, Colin Moran. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Pops this one up. DeYoung into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Fowler, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
1-0. Here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The set and the 1-1.
Nope.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Fowler has it in his sights. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-1 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 2-1. Hit in the air to center field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First delivery to him on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One out, nobody on. Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start the at bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Nero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
What do you got?
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now another 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Here's Gregory Polanco looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Standing in, Josh Bell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Ozuna. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Matt Carpenter head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 5.
The third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. One strike now from Archer. Fouled away. Carpenter, 33 years old. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Marcell Ozuna, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 0-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Digging in, Paul DeYoung. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. This is line to left. Oh, he couldn't make the play. So some real problems out there at that time as it'll wind up in E7. Coming to the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cards leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Number 44.
First offering on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. First offering on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
At the plate, Starling Marte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Marte hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Third inning, no score to this point. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Matt Wieters.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Here comes Marte. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So stepping in, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. Hit hard. Foul. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Struck him out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead. And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Elias Diaz the next to hit.
Elias Diaz.
And he fouls this one off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. The 2-2 one more time. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fowler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Frazier comes up with it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Marte is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. So striding forward now, Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Polanco.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. So earlier in the broadcast we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, D-Roll, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Outside, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Josh Bell waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Josh Bell the next to hit. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He pulls this one into right. O'Neill is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 44.
Striding in, Kevin Kramer hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second
Now
out.
batting, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Archer, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And Wong will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, Marcel Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. One strike now from Archer. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. Moran is right there. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Polanco. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. John Gant takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 53, John Gant.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's an impressive 5 for 8.
Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready for another shot now, Colin Moran. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Corey Dickerson will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-1 the count. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Onto the lawn and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 2nd of the game, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Into the box, Elias Diaz. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
And the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air to left. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Now at the plate, Matt Wieters will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
In there, and it's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
0-2, here it comes. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The pitcher, John.
Jose Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 38, Jose Martinez.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left, Frazier. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Adam Wainwright is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Adam Wainwright.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Polanco.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Number 55.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Wainwright has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 44.
Now batting, Kevin Kramer. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. As a look, now the pitch. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
Now at the plate, Chris Archer, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Goldschmidt has a play, and the inning is over. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Standing in, Dexter Fowler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Frazier scoops it up, and that's the first out.
For the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And there's ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here's Archer on 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 1-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two out, nobody on. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte, his career line against Wainwright. He has an even 10 hits in 38 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Digging in, Colin Moran. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Frazier. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Corey
Dickerson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. His career line against Wainwright. He's had some success. 5 for 11. Now the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. O'Neill waits on it. And that retires the side. Pirates leave 1. But they lead it 3-0. Next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here's the pitch. slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
To the left side, but it's well foul. One and one. Here it comes. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2 takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 1-1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Stepping into the box, Matt Wieters, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Hey, a little better late than never, D-Roll. Here, that base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
Yadier Molina is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Yadier.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Marte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Looking to minimize the damage here. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. O'Neill over at second. Wieters on at first with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals 1. John Brebbia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now, Elias Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
First pitch on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three-two pitch, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 popped up. Carpenter calls for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with two men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Felipe Vasquez is the man
now
called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Dexter
Fowler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Here's the 2-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Down to 2-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Riding in once again, Matt Carpenter. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
2 balls.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Runners are at first and third with none out. Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Goldschmidt leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance? As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Right there for strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 0-1 offering. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Pittsburgh took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Archer earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Felipe Vasquez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.